Hello, my name is Mike Stripling. I'm going to just tell you a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Denver, Colorado. Spent the majority of my life in Denver. As you can probably tell, I'm a huge Denver Bronco fan, and I just love all type of sports. In my spare time, I like spending time with my two daughters, Tierra and Sierra. We love going to restaurants, really doing anything that's outdoors. We love going hiking, horseback riding, camping. We're always looking for different new adventures that we can do outside. I'm very involved with my church. I volunteer in the community, and including a couple of organizations. One is the Ronald McDonald House Charities, as well as Chicago's Off the Street Club. I'm very ambitious, and I really just have a passion for developing people. That's the one thing that I truly enjoy, is always being able to get people to the next level. My previous work experience prior to my current position, I was in an employment team for 2 years. My responsibilities there was I was responsible for implementing new products. I was also in charge of a couple of key initiatives. One was implementing a new service system, and also I was responsible for implementing the building the peak hour performance workshops. Prior to that role, I was a field service manager. I was responsible for the Colorado Springs and also for the Denver markets. I oversaw 135 restaurants. I dealt with 22 owner-operators, and I dealt with 5 business consultants. So the time that I worked on a team, I joined the tollway team in Oak Brook about a year ago, and this team was formed because we just had some opportunities on the Northeast tollways. One of the biggest opportunities that we had was with the declining sales. A couple of things that I did is I recommended some of the marketing programs that were aligned with the national program that helped us to offer some value to the tollway programs, which they previously didn't have. And also we brought to the table a incentive program that rewarded bus drivers for increasing their frequency and stopping at our plaza more frequently. This resulted in a 2% improvement in sales, and we were also aligned with the national marketing programs that are going on in the rest of the United States. So time that I had too many things to do and I had to prioritize. My job, I have two different roles. I'm responsible for the business as well as the Walmart business. Toward the end of last year, because of the busy times in the Walmart business, that's a big time for us because we really want to focus on making sure that our restaurants are running well. But that's also the time that we want to make sure that we develop our strategies for 2000 for the upcoming year. So one of the things that we're just having a struggle with balancing all those priorities, and one of the things that we were able to do was really just delegate some of the responsibilities for the Walmart team, so I could really focus on developing the strategies for the Walmart and for the Tollways team. And the result was that we were able to really develop a good strategic plan for the upcoming year. So time that I had to go above and beyond the call of duty and how do I handle the situation. When I got promoted from a field service manager to the deployment team, the person that was supposed to take on the responsibility, my responsibility, actually ended up declining the job. So at that point in time, I had to actually take on both roles. So while I was learning the new role in the deployment, I was also doing the responsibilities of the previous job. And really this resulted in, a lot of the key projects being taken care of, not only in my new job, but then also taking care of the responsibilities in my previous job. So the time that I worked effectively under pressure, my market was conducting a test for a new building design that McDonald's had implemented. We were informed that the president and the top leadership of McDonald's wanted to come and see what we were doing, and we were only given 2 weeks notice to be able to do this. I was put in charge of the project just to make sure that we prepared. I developed a team that was able to get ready. We wanted to make sure the restaurants looked top notch just to make sure that we represent the region well. I put all those things together. The visit was outstanding. The top leadership as well as the regional leadership were actually very impressed with the visit. But again, we were under pressure because we had only 2 weeks to turn this around for the visit. Example of a time that I showed some initiative. I was the lead for the African American Network, Employee Network in Denver, and we had a meeting with our diversity HR director. And one of the things that he asked us to do was really consider putting together a combined diversity symposium for all the networks. So we wanted to get all the network employees together. So I did actually tell him that I would be interested in taking the lead in that. I did take the lead. I coordinated the team. I established roles and responsibilities for all the team members. The diversity symposium was very successful. We had over 300 participants that came and visited. We also got national recognition for one of the best diversity symposiums for the entire year. Just a little bit more about me. As you can see from my history and my accomplishments, I've been very successful and had a fulfilling career. Very proud of the fact that I've actually started as an hourly employee and worked my way up to the corporate office. I am focus driven and always try to identify opportunities to improve. I love developing people. People that actually work for me have always told me that they work harder for me because they know how much I care, and that's something I take a lot of pride in. I believe I would be an excellent addition to the company and help you in the continued success. Thank you.